Today, God expresses His desire for you to thrive in all aspects and maintain good health by the prosperity of your soul. There exists a prosperity of the intellect, a prosperity of the emotions, and a prosperity of the will. What characteristics define a prosperous soul, dear one? A wealthy mind aligns with my thoughts and is in harmony with me. Possessing the mentality of Christ entails adopting a perspective devoid of personal judgment, embodying the principle of "judge not lest you be judged." A fruitful will entails solely emulating the actions of the Father, relinquishing personal desires and expectations regarding the situation, and yielding to the Father's will in all matters. Emotional prosperity entails establishing complete trust in the Father and securing confidence in the outcomes ordained by heaven. Surrendering the results of every circumstance to my authority, understanding that the practice of faithful obedience guarantees everlasting recompense and plentiful prosperity and favor in this life. The prosperity of the soul serves as a conduit for life and life more abundant. It is my responsibility to ensure my voice is heard, and you must respond to what you hear. Allow my methodology to guide you to a triumphant conclusion, devoid of fear or uncertainty. Do not allow your spirit to be distressed or fearful, even while you navigate the challenging aspects of life. For I will undoubtedly guide you through the trials, and you shall emerge into the kingdom, declares the Father. Today, God instructs us to embrace the spirit of knowledge. My community suffers due to a deficiency of knowledge. Embrace the role of a learner. Traversing my domain does not necessitate the relinquishment of my brain at the entrance. Through experiential awareness of my self-disclosure in the Word, you will perceive and experience my power in your life. Exhibit a willingness to learn. Consistently embrace the role of a learner, eager to attain a profound and increasingly intricate comprehension of my identity and my purpose in your life. Knowledge acquired from my Word will convey all aspects related to life and godliness, manifesting in your existence. This encapsulates the essence of the thought of Christ. By embracing my truth and my Word, you equip yourself with the instruments of spiritual battle that enable your success in life. In the presence of contempt for knowledge and a reluctance to acquire an understanding of me, stagnation, defeat, failure, and demise prevail. By refusing to learn and neglecting to sit daily at my feet, you forfeit your mercy. Embrace my yoke, as I proclaimed long ago, and acquire knowledge of me. By doing so, you attain profound comprehension, enhanced closeness, and complete access to the resources of heaven to assist you in every situation. I reiterate, embrace the spirit of knowledge. Today, God advises you to abandon the inclination to render superfluous judgments. Internally declare, I possess no opinion regarding that. This is the one method to restrain the carnal mind and create space for the Spirit's mind that I have bestowed upon you. Expressing thoughts on every occasion and situation that arises is an inefficient use of time and energy. Select to remain neutral. Abandon the necessity to qualify, categorize, label, analyze, or assess the individuals, objects, and circumstances surrounding you. The cacophony of opinions in your head suppresses my spirit and obscures my quiet voice. Calm yourself. Listen to my words. Do not permit the chaos within your soul to silence the tranquility I bestow upon your spirit. When you render judgment, the gavel not only strikes against your opponent but also subjects you to the tormentor. The barriers of opinion prevent you from accessing the plenty accessible to you at present. There is no requisite duration that must elapse before you engage. Rather, it is essential to purify your ideas and eliminate any impurities that contradict my essence and purpose. Be prepared to offer others the kindness you desire for yourself. The advantages and blessings you deny to individuals you disapprove of will remain inaccessible to you until you abandon the detrimental habit of unproductive judgments and opinions. Today, God declares that this is your season of abundance. I am empowering and reinforcing you for the imminent campaign of complete victory. Advance with feet adorned with my gospel. The result is guaranteed. Your responsibility is to manifest what I have previously established and to demonstrate my benevolence in the realm of the living. Victories are presently approaching you just to provide crowns to lay at my feet. Worship and warfare encompass conquest and the plundering of adversaries. You will seize the enemy's spoils and lead captives to newfound freedom and triumph by your words and witness. Proclaim your triumph today, declares the Father. All things are renewed. The past has ceased to exist, no longer obstructing or hindering you in any way. Yesterday, last week, last month, and last year are consolidated as a scroll and deposited into the archives of heaven. Your attention should be directed towards the present and the manifestations of my grace and favor in your life and circumstances. Contact me through your compliance and seize all that I have granted you. The abundance of paradise is available to you. The completed work of Calvary operates in your favor. My affirmation and support accompany you, encouraging you to advance in trust, understanding that when you completely surrender to my purpose, plan, and spirit, all your words and actions will possess the same efficacy as if I had spoken or acted. God asserts that the seeds you have planted will not be in vain. God states that you have planted and sowed, and that which you have sown will inevitably yield results. Possess the conviction that the principle of seed time and harvest, established at humanity's inception, continues to operate in your favor. Remain steadfast in your endeavors to cultivate. Anticipate the fruition of your efforts. Some assert that it is inappropriate to contribute with the expectation of receiving a reciprocal blessing. They constitute a collective of the misinformed. Disregard their spurious wisdom. The counsel of man will not yield blessings, but rest assured that you will reap what you have sown by my hand. You will not encounter failure, and that which you have sown in faith will manifest in extraordinary plenty, I assert, even 100-fold. Therefore, do not fear, solely believe. The soil you have cultivated will undoubtedly produce its harvest for you. I am your deity, and I shall bestow upon you blessings that are beyond your expectations. Having esteemed me with your resources, I shall reciprocate with abundance. I will enrich every aspect of your life abundantly and cause your endeavors to overflow with a new abundance of my favor that will elevate you significantly in life. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. Organize your tasks and cultivate the fields I have specified. Heed the guidance of my spirit and diligently pursue the treasures I am contemplating in anticipation of your offering. As you comply with exuberant enthusiasm, I will ensure that the plowman surpasses the reaper, and the seeds of faith you plant will undoubtedly provide a harvest even before their contact with the soil. God declares today, I shall bestow blessings upon your progeny. God affirms that your heartfelt desires for your children will not be rejected, for I have listened to you at the set moment and will heal, save, and deliver your children. Wherever there is frailty, I shall introduce fortitude. Where they have collapsed, I shall support them. I shall locate those who have strayed and retrieve them from the abyss and the traps set by the adversary. God declares, I will restore estranged relationships. Despite the prolonged wait, understand this, I am the deity of redemption. I will reconcile the hearts of the children with their parents and the hearts of the parents with their children. God proclaims that He will eradicate the curse of fractured families from the nation. This is the designated moment, declares God. This is the period during which I am reconciling fractured families to restore their unity and fellowship. Anticipate and seek the occurrence of this event. Understand that it is unnecessary to dwell on previous events. Release them and be ready to embrace the present with love and progress from this point onward. God states that He has bestowed upon you a measure of faith for your soul, as well as adequate faith for the salvation of your household, encompassing the deliverance and redemption of every condition and family member associated with your existence. This is the moment, and I proclaim that you will witness the labor of your spirit and find fulfillment. God proclaims today that I am liberating you from anxiety. Fear is a narcotic, asserts the Father, and this toxin will no longer taint your existence. I will imbue you with my essence and bless you with my hand, rendering worry and dread utterly absurd. The phantom of fear and anguish that afflicts others will no longer intimidate you, proclaims the Father. The Father asserts that my essence is manifested in fidelity. I am committed to delivering in your life. The Father asserts that He is steadfast in healing and provision throughout your life. The Father encourages you to be courageous. My fidelity encompasses you to such an extent that I shall respond before your summons. Prepare for a blessing today. Today, I will respond as the God who exceeds your abilities to ask or imagine. The Father declares that my name in your life signifies more than enough. I do not respond to prayers with deceptive uncertainties or tenuous possibilities. My influence will be prominently seen in your life. Therefore, be courageous, declares the Father. Avoid looking to the right or the left. Do not heed the increasing wave of deceptive anticipations. I will not permit the adversary to obtain an advantage over you. I will empower, defend, and safeguard you by my hand, and you will testify before the entire world that I am the God who answers by fire and delivers you from every snare. God proclaims today, "My love is the one primary catalyst in your existence." Irrespective of your surroundings or the conditions of your birth, it is essential to recognize that my love influences your future more significantly than any other factor. This is not concerned with earning or demonstrating adequacy. My affection for you is unwavering and was entirely bestowed upon you before the foundation of the planet. Before any chance for you to disqualify yourself or to strive to meet any perceived expectations I may hold, before all of this, love sacrificed everything for you, embodying the profound and boundless nature of the eternal love with which I cherish you. Indulge in my affection today. Irrespective of your circumstances, understand that my love is driven by a conviction in my heart that is more steadfast than the profound animosity the adversary harbors against you. All opposition from individuals or circumstances is readily dispelled by the overwhelming love I bestow upon you as renewed mercy daily. I invite you to deplete my love, for it is boundless. I challenge you to discover the complete depth of my love today. Approach today's journey with the unwavering belief that the love that awakened you this morning will accompany you, allowing you to rest assured that my promises provide safety and guarantee outcomes that exceed your greatest aspirations. God proclaims today, "You are not culpable. You are completely and wholly forgiven and deemed acceptable in my presence. Guilt is unwarranted in your consciousness. I own no guilt in my character, hence, I do not wish for you to harbor guilt in your heart over anything. You are absolved." Despite having condemned Christians to death, the Apostle Paul declined to indulge in remorse. He audaciously said to the congregation, "Accept me. I have wronged no one, I have defrauded no one. Individuals in your vicinity seek to exploit your past to induce your misery." Recall David's words when he proclaimed, "Against thee and thee only have I sinned, O Lord. If I have absolved you, then any load of censure from others is unwarranted. I have absolved you. Embrace it and proceed. Make atonement where feasible, and be prepared to humble yourself before those you have wronged. However, when you retire for the night, do so with the assurance that what I have purified no man can deem impure. Today, I declare you completely and thoroughly exonerated and purified. The Father declares, "You are purified by the word I have imparted to you." You are not contaminated. You are not infected. You are not defective merchandise. You are neither inferior nor unwanted. If I have secured your acceptance in the cherished, by what criterion could you ever be dismissed for any cause? You are embraced in the cherished. Your inclusion by me renders it inconsequential whether men exclude you from their company or their ranks. You are positioned within the assembly of the saved. You are sanctified and blameless today, as you have been since before the world's inception. Even before your most nefarious actions were committed, I selected you within myself so that you could be discovered in me, possessing clarity of thought, purified, and absolved. Ingest this. Allow this truth to permeate your being and transform you. Allow the past to remain in the past and advance into the present with my heart and my character guiding every action you do and every thought you conceive. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. God declares today that you are whole in me. You may perceive a sense of deficiency, although that does not represent the profound reality of your essence or my essence within you. You are wholly complete. Since I reside within you, and possess all that is necessary, you consequently lack nothing. Do you find this credible? Do you believe that I embody your truth, your existence, and your path ahead? The realities of life may be factual, but I represent your truth. Your truth embodies a person, known as I am. Complete the omissions, dear. I am in good health, thus, illness cannot affect me. I am provision, thus, wealth arrives. I am in a position of superiority, so, you are above and not below. No one can displace the essence of my true self within you. Comprehend this. Embrace the essence of my true self within you, and witness every obstacle diminish to insignificance. This is the fundamental fact of existence in my kingdom, where you reside, operate, and derive your essence. Engage with your day by embodying the essence of my presence in your life. Obstacles. They shall concede. Resistance. It will revert. Adverse conditions. They shall be inverted. Malevolent reports. The favorable outcome of my vow will supplant them. I am on this land, awaiting your presence each day as you traverse this earth. For each setback and disillusionment, understand that I bore the cost on the cross. There is no necessity to assume a false identity or to manipulate life or challenge individuals to conform to your desires, as I have accomplished all that was required on the cross for your sake. Your responsibility is to submit humbly at the cross daily, embracing the entirety of your salvation, and then to rise in the rightful status as a child of God, witnessing the fulfillment of your soul's labor and finding contentment. This is the location I have arranged for you. This is the guarantee by which I have given you not only an eternal outcome but also complete success in each daily struggle, resulting in victory upon victory and triumph upon triumph. God instructs today to refrain from concerning oneself with tomorrow. Tomorrow will manage itself as you concentrate today on my identity in your current circumstances. As I reside within you, the bonds of sin shall no longer restrain you. You may perceive yourself as feeble and susceptible to failure, although that does not reflect the essence of my being within you. Redirect all the energy expended on anxieties over the future into embodying my essence and attributes in your present situation. The present moment is the sole issue you genuinely confront. All temporal concepts, past, future, someday, one day, are an illusion rooted in fear, which the adversary seeks to exploit for distraction. Regardless of what tomorrow brings, understand that I am present in your future, having adequately prepared for the challenges of that day, just as I am with you presently, supporting you and ensuring your triumph over your current adversities. All entities must submit to my intrinsic essence within you. I possess omnipotence, omniscience, and omnipresence inside you. No actions will occur out of your sight that I will not disclose to you when it is pertinent for you to be informed. Your intellect is limited, however, my intellect is boundless. Engage my thoughts. Contemplations of tranquility. Reflections on harmony. Adopt a foundational mindset of calm, tranquility, and composure, even among the chaos of others around you. This exemplifies the nature of resurrection life. If death cannot restrain you, as it could not restrain me, then what is there to fear? I am relocating. I am establishing my presence in your trajectory. Your communication is clear. You shall never waver nor succumb. Your triumph is assured. The testimony belongs to you. This is my commitment and assurance as we navigate these challenges together, emerging with an unbroken story of my goodness that is consistently evident in whatever situation you encounter. God declares today, I grant you freedom on this day. I declare that you are liberated from the law of sin and death. You are devoid of illness. You are liberated from destitution. You are liberated from emotional distress. The sole law that imposes itself upon your existence in a mandatory fashion is the law of the Spirit of life in Christ. Consequently, there is no need for apprehension. God asserts that there is no fear and no necessity for fear. You are now brought into the domain I have created, known as the Kingdom of Heaven. My domain is devoid of catastrophe. In my realm, inhumanity is absent. There is an absence of illness, malice, suffering, and injury. These are the misconceptions of the realm of darkness that may ensnare you, yet I present to you a superior path today. Will you adhere to the enemy's suggestions or my unequivocal assurances? God declares that you are a child of promise. You are conceived from the promise and maintained by the promise. All that I pledged to Abraham and confirmed at Calvary is available for you to claim. Your expectations will determine whether you are ensconced in death or life. This constitutes your freedom. You are free to select which tree you will consume today. Will you choose the tree of life or the tree of misfortune? Where are you directing your expectations? Do you possess an optimistic outlook on improvement, or do you subscribe to a pessimistic deterioration mindset? Understand that it is my intention and my desire for you to be in good health. I desire that you be prosperous in all your endeavors. My sole wish for you is to thrive and maintain good health by the prosperity of your soul. In what manner does your spirit thrive? Focus on me, declares God, and do not surrender yourself or your aspirations to the deception of the adversary. God proclaims today, I am present, converse with me. Cease searching in your head for the panic button. Entrust all your concerns to me, for I am overseeing every aspect of your life. Some assert that one should refrain from praying for specific matters, however this is inaccurate. I am apprehensive about both significant and trivial aspects of your life. Indeed, the hairs on your head are counted, and when one is altered, the records of heaven are updated to reflect that occurrence. I am deeply engaged in your life. The Father asserts, I am fully committed to addressing your needs and desires. I am neither neglecting you nor ignoring you. Each breath you inhale is authorized and bestowed upon you by my deliberate choice to sustain your existence on Earth. You are not merely a biological entity whose existence I have carelessly initiated without meticulous attention to every moment of your day. Be aware that the current scenario did not catch me off guard. I am not pacing before the throne, wringing my hands. My hands contemplate my next course of action on the predicament you have encountered. It is irrelevant whose fault it is, even if you are responsible for the circumstances. Some have proposed that I will not extricate you from the predicament you have caused yourself.